Hey, this is Kathy from Kathy Cooks For You. Welcome to my kitchen. On the menu today, pasta fagioli. You say, what? Another soup? You darn right, another soup, because we are big eaters in this house and soup goes a long way. This episode is about leftovers. Taking leftovers and turning it into something completely different and your family won't even know. What I want you to do the next time you make spaghetti, because we all make spaghetti, right? I mean, doesn't everyone make red sauce with pasta? Whether you're vegetarian, vegan, whatever, make a double batch and just freeze half of it. There's hardly any cutting in this. We've already cut up onion, maybe peppers, garlic, whatever you put in your pasta sauce, it's already in the sauce. So we don't have to cut those things up this time. Makes it a lot easier when we're trying to find something for weeknight meals. So the soup is very basic. Here's my leftover spaghetti sauce that I froze. Now mine has ground chicken in it, onion, some red peppers, and garlic. We're gonna start by putting our sauce into our pot. You guys are gonna laugh at how easy this meal is, and your family won't know that you did the work the week before. So sauce goes in the pot. Just give that a quick stir. Our sauce is in here, getting warm. So now what we're gonna do, oh, I see a mushroom in there, so there was a little bit of mushroom. Now we're going to chop up our veggies. I like using the carrots that are matchsticks for my soup. In the pasta fagioli, use whatever kind of carrot you want. I don't care. And then we're going to cut up some zucchini. I think I've said this before when making food, that if you've got people that don't want to eat vegetables or don't like vegetables, that's a pretty big piece of veggie to put in your mouth and chew and eat up. So I like slicing them, and then I just give them a rough chop to get them down to a little bit better size. And then it's easier, they fit on your spoon, it's just nicer. So you call it a rough chop or a rustic chop, and I'm just going to do this, chop away, and move on to slice up a few more mushrooms, and then that's it. You can put other vegetables in this. You can put broccoli. I wouldn't put broccoli until the end, maybe 10 minutes before you serve it. And then I'm gonna slice these mushrooms. And the reason being because broccoli really flavors the soup a little more than I like. So I don't want a really strong broccoli flavor in the soup. So I may put some in, but I won't put it in till the end. I have 6 cups of homemade chicken stock here. Now I'm not sure, I probably will use it all. So, but before I put my chicken stock in, I'm going to put my vegetables in and get those going. So I have about that much in carrots. Put whatever you want in it, I really don't care. So we're gonna put our carrots in and our zucchini. That is starting to look very pretty. The thickness is all on you. Sometimes I've had it at restaurants where it's really thick like chili, and other times I've had it a little more on the soup side. So it is up to you. What I do not do is I do not add the pasta to my soup. I make the pasta on the side, and then we put pasta in our bowl and pour the soup over it, because I don't like the pasta just soaking up all the liquid. Now we're gonna add our Italian seasoning and get that stirred in, and that was about a tablespoon. Again, add more or less, start with a tablespoon and go from there. You might want to add more. I think a tablespoon will be plenty, because you already have Italian flavors in your sauce, the spaghetti sauce that was leftovers. Now I'm gonna add in some garlic. And this is my garlic that I make and keep in the fridge for, oh gosh, a couple months. And this is on my video shorts page of my website, kathycooksforyou.com. And it lasts so long, and then you get the fresh flavor of garlic. You don't have to buy that jarred garlic that has chemicals in it, and they bleach it, and it's just kind of yucky. And the flavor is so much better. We're gonna put in our 6 cups of broth. Might not take 6 cups. We'll put in as much broth as we can, and our 2 cans of beans. You can use beans, you don't have to use beans. They add a lot of nutrition and they're good, healthy filler for my family. So we will be putting beans in our soup. Our soup already smells so good. My chicken broth that I had made, it was homemade, so that had seasoning in it too. That had, some thyme, salt, pepper. So I don't feel like I have to add a lot to this. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna cover it and let it cook for 45 minutes, and then I'll taste it. Because really, all we're waiting for is for the vegetables to cook. So we want to bring it up to a boil and then let it simmer for 45 minutes. And your family is going to be wowed. Something else you could do with this recipe is that you could buy frozen vegetables to put in here. It'll cook even quicker. There is no chopping. And it's another great meal that you can feed your family, that you'll be proud of, that doesn't come out of a box that is full of salt, and they will never know you started with the spaghetti sauce from a week, 2 weeks, 2 months ago that was in the freezer. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. I didn't have to add any salt or pepper to mine because I already had salt and pepper in my chicken stock that I used and in my spaghetti sauce. So this was basically just letting the vegetables cook down and then it's ready to eat. I was able to clean a few things out of the freezer too. I had a half a bag of cheese tortellini and I thought, hey, why not use a cheese tortellini for this? And then we don't have to put Parmesan cheese on it because it's got Parmesan cheese in the cheese tortellini. I didn't have a ton of cheese tortellini though, so I also boiled up a half a box of pasta that was just in the Lazy Susan that needed to be used up also. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful and so easy. All right, let me have a spoon here and let's give this a try. Get a tortellini in there. Yeah, what a great idea, huh? Using tortellini. That is excellent. Yeah, that tortellini really helps with the flavors too, because the cheese filling is salty also. So yeah, let me just try it without any cheese tortellini and see how we are with seasonings. The only thing I think it's missing is a little Parmesan cheese on top, which I don't need to serve it with that because I've got the cheese tortellini. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube, or you could subscribe on kathycooksforyou.com.